Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, guys, welcome back. Yo, guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play. Yo, guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play. Yo, guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play.
Yo guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. In this episode 2000, yes, episode 2000, we are going to go and make a world tour of my whole world. Say hello to the little Tara right over here. He's already been friends with me for 4 years, because after the first year, I actually adopted him. He was walking over here, actually in the first episode, but I didn't have a bone on me. And he left his place right over here, and we actually found him back a year later, after a whole year of episodes. So in this episode, we're going to go and visit all cool locations in my Minecraft world. Be sure to strap in and enjoy this amazing and cool trip. Let's begin with my starter house behind here. We have this house for 5+ years. We built this house and we actually did our first underground area where we actually began to actually just hide from the phantoms. That was this area right over here. Not a lot has changed. Maybe the first farm that I had was from over here towards over here, and that is it. And this was my door. I still have it over here. I actually locked in the dirt and the cobblestone stone behind it. To go and stand up with that. It was actually right over here. Let's go, and we could have gone down, but I completely filled it up. You can see, just as the old things have, we had signs over here what we have to do. We had to make a giant farm where, as you can see, it kind of worked. And this was the road towards my mine. Let's go and get down there, but then on a new area, on a new and more technical way. Look at this. My minecart goes down. And then we arrive right over here. You can see I strip mined a lot. And I mean a lot with that. I made so many diamonds in this area. You cannot even imagine. That's that up. And some chests, of course. That's where I mine obsidian, because there was a ginormous lake of lava. This is actually my whole road towards my dungeon that I found. Let's go over there straight away, actually. Then we're done with this area. So while arriving right over here, we can see this is the end. Right over here is a storage room. You can see I put all the bones and whatnot in there. Some what to do and what to do. Bring to the nether, of course. Nether, I mean the end. The end. We still have to go and fight the end dragon. As you can see right over here, there is a skeleton area that actually starts right over here. They drop down from over there, and then we get them to shoot up and get towards the area next to it. My enchanting room that I use quite some time. Right over here is whenever we made 100 episodes. Pretty cool. And right over here I just have a little bit of a relaxing area. Now that we have arrived right over here, we can show you this. This is where I started on beginning a 100 by a 100 area. And then trying to see and dig out how many times can you now get in your spawning 100 by 100 area. So where my house is kind of my spawn area. As you can see, there are quite a lot already. I should live stream this one day, and then I just completely empty this out. You can see loads of chests with cobblestone. And this is something that we built, and it took a while. We actually dug out a complete chunk towards the old bedrock. As you can see right over here is already blackstone. This is blackstone, right? No, it's deep slate. Deep slate. Yep, deep slate. Deep slate was originally not over there. The bedrock actually began on that point, because this was the original bedrock. And I just put a grass layer on top of it, and I thought this is cool. As you can see, all homes. Sometimes there are some villages. I believe there are some villages in there. Not in every house, as you can see, I blocked it off. But yeah, this is to be built up by villagers. And then from over here, you can actually go and take a top-down view. All the cool things that I built. Loads of iron golems as well. Just a little bit of a tent camp right over here. Looking cool, looking cool. A little bit of a farm area to actually farm all oak wood and spruce wood. That's why I used it. What I used it for. Right over here, we made a pumpkin, and it was in Halloween 2021. So not even a year old whenever I started this. I was thinking, let's go make that. Well, a lot longer later, we actually built this. A wool farm. You see all different kinds of wool. And all the different kinds of sheep in here as well. That's obvious. As you can see, there are two missing. Probably are gone. Maybe they have a tea break or something. Right over here is my Christmas tree that I probably built, I believe, in 2021. It's a long time ago. Oh my god. I like it so much though. With the little banners going down. Like it's a little bit of a Christmas present. That's that. Right over here we have the bamboo farm. We'll show you that in a second. Our cow farm. There was a chicken farm, I believe. Oh no, this was a pig farm. A pig farm. Right now they're still in there, just chilling. Right over here is a bamboo farm. It's loads of bamboo. And I do this because we have a very good reason for that. You can see it's actually overflowing. It's a lot of items. It's a lot of items. I had that bamboo farm because I started with making villagers right over here, as you can see. We can trade with them. There's one guy, this one I believe, you can trade sticks with. And bamboo is really easy to grow. You can also make it into sticks. So that is actually a sort of cheat code, in my opinion. Because it is very easy. And right over here is my villager trading facility. It actually helps me get all the things I want. And as you can see, I only have stick trades to get as many emeralds as possible. Do not have that in here right now. Oh my god, that's a lot of emeralds. And up here as well. Right now, as you can see right over there, we have a very, very, very cool thing that I built completely myself. Let's go over there. So from over there to over here, on my Sky Island, yep, I have 4. I started with that one and I was thinking, okay, make that one. And then, okay, let's make it bigger. And we have a island with villagers on them as well. As you can see, there were 2 right over there, and there are none in here. Because they were kind of getting away or something like that. It was kind of strange. Right now, we have 2 right over here, and we got Pedro the chicken that is forever in our hearts. But he didn't survive. Over here is my biggest island of them all. A little bit of stream that we can put a boat in. Some farm areas. I probably needed some wood, as you can see, because this kind of looks like it is burned down, but I guess we just needed some wood, hopefully, or is it just all stone? This is the first time that I see this actually. Maybe not, maybe I did it myself. Let's go back, or actually towards the next one. So right over there you can actually see my 2026 calendar that actually flips towards 2025 and then 2026. You can just turn it like that and we get a 4. Okay, probably is broken. Oh, as you can see, we actually had the 5 for just a second. There we go, 5. Just only have to go and switch this, and we have the 6. There we go. Dude. No! Get away. You cannot kill us. That's what we get from you. You filthy animal. Let's go. Continue. Oh my god. You might ask, why am I standing this far away from everything that I built right over there? It's because this is my YouTube play button that I built myself. Because, yeah, you will not get a YouTube play button. Because this is for my 100 subscribers. My first ever 100 subscribers. I love them so much. Thank you for subscribing. And everything else, then everybody else that also subscribed, of course. Look at this, right over here, we have 100 subscribers, and for every subscriber, 1 cake. Now, let's head back towards that tower, shall we? So we're almost at the tower, as you can see, and this cool bridge right over here is going to be something very cool. This, for example, is my melon and pumpkin farm, just over here. Mining it all, and once in a while they will grow, and then piston will just remove them and destroy them, and we will and can pick them up. This is my original sugarcane farm. Of course, you normally just put loads of these things down and just do not have to pick them up. But now we actually have a chest filled up, so we can actually make paper whenever we want. Right over here, I changed one side towards bamboo because I needed sticks for the trading villagers. Right over here is my second, because I first did a pillar somewhere around, not a pillar, but a portal somewhere around here, just to try out where we spawned. Then I built this afterwards. I like it very much, also with the statues over there. In the meantime that we're actually going up on this little hill towards the tower, I have a little painting right over here, with a nice view, of course. Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness. Let's go and get through the painting, shall we? Because you might think, no, that's not possible. Yes, it is. This little secret hidey hole with loads of chests, and of course another play button. This is for my... how many subscribers? It is for the 200 subscribers. Yes, I made a play button for 200 subscribers, plus 33. I went actually crazy hard at that moment. Getting 33 subscribers extra just whenever I built this. Like, thank you. It was actually very, very nice achievement, getting even more subscribers whenever this was completely finished. Here we are at the top of the mountain with the little tower. Just a little bit of a painting and a nice bed just to sleep whenever we travel. And this is the top of the tower with a very cool castle and a cool Christmas tree on top. Look at this. What do you see over there? Let's go and head straight over there. And we are here. Look at this. This is for my 300 subscribers. And there are exactly 300 cakes right over here. It took me a while to build. And that cow is very not happy because he made all 300 of those cakes. Thank you all for your milk. Back at the tower, we are going towards the castle. Through the city gates we go, and we see all sort of houses that are completely interiorized. You can see a villager can go in here and stay for his ever home. Right over here as well. All different houses have been filled up. Sometimes villagers cannot go towards their beds, of course, because villagers cannot climb the stairs. Ladders. But right over here, we kind of have everything filled up. I love it. Also with gardens sometimes. Look at this bed inside. A little bit of a garden right over here. Garden entry from that point, and a little bit of a melon over there. Very cool, very cool. Loads of wheat, melons, and some carrots. No, that are potatoes. As you can see right over here, these are the slums of right in front of the castle. You see, also filled up. The slums straight in front of the gate of the ginormous castle that we have built right over here. I love this. I love this so much. You can see we already have a sneak peek of what is inside of this castle. But first of all, let's go and get up the city walls, shall we? Just the interior. It is all there. This is the stairway up. And then we have a little bit actually entry right over here. You can see we see all the roofs inside of this castle walls. Inside of the castle walls. You can walk over here. And we can go towards the eagle nest right up there. Just like this. We are in the eagle's nest. We can look all the way around our kingdom and beyond. It's all ours, or yet to be conquered. Yes. Let's go and get inside of the castle, shall we? Right in front of the castle we have two ginormous pillars, and over here a little bit of a balcony. Just to say to you guys, whoa, just a little bit of a appreciation moment. Thank you guys for subscribing. Let's go and head on with the video. With these pillars right over here, we have a ginormous library over here. And we have our secret back rooms. Sort of back rooms. Left or right? Oh, let's go right. Right over here. Just a little bit of an area that just goes in a circle around this middle area that we have dug out. Or potentially extension over here. And a storage area in the middle. Extension right over there. Love it, love it. And this way even goes further. You can see this is an entry point towards a house that was in the middle of the court side of the castle. Just goes and goes and goes. Somebody stole this lamp right over here. And this is a dead end. What should be there? What should be there? And this is just open to the world. Let's head back upstairs. Right back at the library, the ginormous library. We have these stairs. And then we have this YouTube play button area that we actually built for all the celebrations. First of all, like and subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. You can see right over here we have the 400 subscribers. Oh, that is very cool. That's the 500, 600, 700, 800 and 900. And right at the end, my 1000 play button. A little bit of storage right over there. Let's go and get inside of this boat. It is a minecart. In this minecart, we just go towards this. And we see another two ginormous play buttons right over there. They still need some company by a number 4000 though. Because look at this. This is number 2000 and this is number 3000. We now have 3500-ish subscribers. Still need to go and take a lot more out for my 4000 one. But it will become there. It will come. It will come. And then we will go and build this completely out towards 10,000 at the very end. And then every 10,000 subscribers we build another play button. That will take a long time. But maybe we will just skyrocket towards 1 million one day. And then we have so much to dig. Oh my god. Please don't help me towards 1 million. Actually do. Help me towards 1 million subscribers. Yeah. You can do it. Like and subscribe and comment. Thank you. Now, let's explore the nether and everything that connects to the nether to actually be faster. Look at this, 2 minutes and 20 seconds instead of 24 minutes of walking. Over land, we can do it in 2 minutes and 20 seconds through the nether. So, let's go and get inside of this. So, this is my nether. This is completely being redone just not too long ago. As you can see, this is actually very, very cool. I think so myself. With a little bit of a basalt area, a little bit of a crimson area, a little bit of a souls and valley biome, and this blue forest. Oh my god, look at this. This actually grew to the complete top. I need to go and put some of those reddish also on the top, so we can just let them go and grow down. That's a good idea for myself. Yeah, I know. So maybe one over there, just go and light it up and bring it to the top. So yeah, what is this nether over here? It's just a very, very dangerous area, as you can see. You will go back. That is an area. What we didn't do yet is place signs what this goes to, what that goes to, what that goes to, and what that goes to. But I know what is over there, what is over there, what is over there, and what is over there. For now, this is just my storage area. As you can see, I got a few of tried guests right over here. Still have to go and make a happy guest still in an overworld, but it will happen pretty soon, As you can see, just loads of storage, just everything stored together. And let's go get on this road, shall we? Towards the next destination. Who knows? Let's find out. So yeah, as you can see, this actually is quite a distance. We actually travel like this. And over here is one of my stops that I have. Go back, you have to see the sign Homeway. Right over here we have a cherry blossom biome, that's up. Right over here we have 2 bastions, would not mention, and many nether castles. And many other over there. But first of all, let's go and get up this ladder, shall we? I actually forgot my boat. Now let's head up. Finally upstairs, we are going through... Oh my god, we have a little visitor. Let's go and get rid of him. We are going through this portal right over here. As you can see, there are some cherry blossom fences around it. And just a little bit of a dude that is trying to take me off my course. He's actually trying to do that, but yeah, he's very, very good with it, actually. Let's go through. And when we're on the other side, we have this. We have actually this portal spawned right over here. And then as you can see, it is quite a very, very, very big area underneath. I'm very lucky that it actually spawned up there. And we have just this a little bit of a area that brings us towards a village very close by. And that village is right over here. This is my cherry blossom village. All these trees were already over there. Okay, maybe I planted a few extra. But this is the cherry blossom village that I built out quite a lot. As you can see, right over here, we have one of my mega projects. It's a bridge. Oh my god. It goes on for quite some time as well. We will go over there in just a bit. As you can see right over here, we have all things right over here. All trading things. We can just trade with, we will chest with us. Right over there, nothing in there. Let's go and change the door. Thank you for making this place safe, Arm Golem. Thank you, thank you. Just all things to smelt. Furnaces and chests right over here. Loads of iron, actually. This is Galactic Cat, as you can see right over here. Galactic Cat, just a little funny name for him. Right over here, just a storage house. Different things, all different houses. Over here as well, just a little bit of housing. Still wanted to make a blacksmith right over there, but that is work in progress. Like I have sometimes some things, some not finished off completely builds, but that is kind of how it works, right? Just go and do something and think, okay, let's go do something else. That is, I believe, 4,000 episodes. So 1000 episodes. That's a long time ago. Wow, that's actually 1,000 days ago. Oh my god. Imagine. This is one of my cooler builds, I think myself. Just a house on a cliffside with a house that is actually looking out over here. Just thinking and taking it all in. Thinking, wow, look at this, all those cherry blossom leaves falling towards the ground. I love it. Right over here we have a little bridge and a... very, very sad thing. Squidward the first actually died right over here. And then I put this ink sac up there just to remember him by it. This was my first portal that we built. Oh my god, look at that little chick. Oh, I built this first portal right over here, and then unfortunately it made another one right on that side where we actually came from. That doesn't really matter actually, because we just go on and get in the other one, and then yeah, they're both safe. So this one is also connected towards the one in the nether. So let's go and head over this cool little bridge, shall we? Right. I think we want to go and grab a minecart. Let's do that. So here we have the minecart. Actually, just there was nothing in there, but I just made a one with all the iron that I found in chest earlier. Let's go and get through this whole thing.
Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
yeah, that with the power of editing it took me quite a little bit shorter than it was originally. As you can see by the next clip that's following, this took me actually 9 minutes to complete. Oh my god. Oh, you might think this was all normal speed. As you can see, this is just the normal speed that we're going on right now. Oh my god, this took a while to actually complete. Yikes. And then at the end we got this little fella welcoming us at the end. Nice, thank you very much, sir. Now go away. As you can see right over here, we got a lot of minecart rails. Let's go and get up. Oh my god, we got an invasion by these dudes. Let's go and head down straight away. Just head up, head in, and enjoy the ride. Let's go down. Ooh.
Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though.
Alright, not everything has to be perfect in a Minecraft hardcore world. Let's go and get out, because I'm totally done with this. The reason why we are not in this location anymore, because that has something to do with this sign right over here. Yeah, the warden is underneath here. Oh my god, that is crazy in my opinion. I just built this complete and cool area, and then at the end then I kind of completely done with this, because you actually found a zombie spawner like right over here. That actually did pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately we found the warden underneath, and that's not something that I tried to lure out and let him kill me. As you can see right over here, we got a very cool vault area with this as well. I like it still to this date. Just a little bit of decoration, loads of lamps, loads of cobweb, and right over here, stop here, base and mob grinder, that's true. Wall elevator, piston, ooh, that's pretty cool. We need to do that still. You can see right over here how I actually got that spawner. I saw and I heard loads of zombies. And then I went up and I was thinking, okay, look at this area. And then we saw the spawner. So let's head up here. Let's go back to sleep actually, because walking during the daytime is quite a bit easier, don't we? Right, I will just let it record right now, because we have a very cool area coming up. It's not completely done yet. Oh my god, you can already see it. This is my ginormous sugarcane farm. And it's actually said that it is right over here, because it's right on top of the warden. And that's not something that I already said that I want to go and be in the backyard of. Look at this, just sugarcane, 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 and sugarcane. Loads of sugarcane actually. Right over here we have a whole village set up. It's now completely a spooky town. Yeah, it's abandoned because of the warden. A little bit of a dock right over here. I like it so much. Unfortunately, it was in this location. Otherwise, we would have been returned towards this area quite more often. Maybe a little bit checked, maybe a little bit overdone to not come over here while the warden is down there. But I kind of think this is not the space to be. Right over here, we have a sawmill. This will go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, because it is rotating. Imagine, by this water wheel. Now, whenever we go up here, we actually can see that the wooden logs are being cut down in towards strip logs. Right over here we have some backup and some more sugarcane, a nice cool bridge and some houses up there. Now let's head up towards the entry point of that mountain. Along this walkway up on the hill, we have a ginormous wall waiting for us. Right over here, we just walk over here and we see that it opens by just 2 pressure plates and closes again by pressure plates as well. I wanted to make this the biggest library ever, but then I came beyond the point that I saw the warden was underneath this. So yeah, that's not going to be happening anytime soon anymore. Nope. But we will go and explore way more stuff, because many cows. Automatic cow farm, just press that. Oh, Lava will come, they will burn, and we will get cooked steak. Very cool, right? Just to give you guys a perspective on how big this is. My goodness, this is just ginormous. And we will go towards that corner right over there. And you might think, well, he's over here, he must go all the way back over there again to get up. No, that's not the case, because as you can see, I built in every pillar entry point with water to get up, just to go and do some maintenance. Every pillar has a access point towards over here. And you might have already guessed it, I'm not getting back in towards that minecart. No way, I'm already sprint jumping back towards Cherry Blossom Village. So yeah, that sprint jumping only took me like 1 minute or something. It's quite fast. Back in the nether, on the way towards the next hub. Oh my god, we got some company on the way. Let's go and get towards the next hub. And we are here already. Look at this. Our crossroads of always. Look at that, and look at that. Here's a lava portal woodland mansion. We will go over there next. And then over here is 3300 blocks that way. And another, probably almost, maybe halfway over that way. It's quite a long distance. So, first of all, let's head towards this way. And this place I built all with redstone glass, all tunnels actually. Because this is just in netherrack still, right over there as well. But a little bit further is also with redstone glass. And I made that 40 pieces and 101 stacks of glass, redstone glass used in this build. It's insane to me. Right, let's go towards the absolute end of this tunnel. Look at this. I love it. So right over here we are at the end of that little bit of a tunnel. Take the boat. And right over here as you can see, we're home. That way of course. A little bit of an area that I built right inside of the nether. Thinking we have to go and create something pretty funny over here. Just build a little bit of a mausoleum, sort of a Greek build. Just a little bit of a cool big house that actually stands out. I think, yeah, kind of worked. Loads of glass, of course, just to go and look out. And this is the inside. Over here is that ginormous red tube. We will go in there in just a moment. Drop down over here with a slime jump. If you go and crouch at the bottom, you will not bounce like that. Little tip for me. Let's go through this. I love this actually, because this was first just a normal broken portal right over here. I completely buried it with gravel, and then we made it sure that we just built around a lot of glass, and now we can go through. We just went through and we can see we have loads of company right over here. Oh my god. I first of all did build myself a little bit of a thingy right over here to get up. And over here we have kind of sort of a pirate stand to do a pirate flag. It's still not a pirate thing, but it can become a pirate thing very quickly. Look at this, just a little bit of a sneaky pirate thingy. Let's go and sleep through the night. What a beautiful day again. And there is a trader. Let's see what he wants. He wants some water buckets. Okay, nothing very interesting that we didn't already have. Right over here, right at the back of it, we have one of my trusty horses that we're going to take this time. Because we have some actual running to do right now. And that is going to be that way. As you can see, we have loads of pillars placed. Just to go and find our way back home. Right over here at this pillar, we actually encountered our first pale forest. I trimmed it down quite a lot already, because I was kind of scared of it. That's quite obvious, right? That's quite obvious. Because those pale monsters, oh my god, they are terrible. They just stand still, and then whenever you look away, they sprint at you. I still have some pillars right over there. Let's go and find out what's over there. You might ask, oh, we're at this pillar. Where should we go next? I have no clue. I have somewhere a pillar placed in this frame where we have to go to. But while we're actually searching for that, we are now on block 6492. So actually 6500. 120 height, almost as high as my bridge that we saw earlier. 7157 blocks away. Wow. Let's go and find out where this next pillar is. I haven't built anything further, so this is actually my first on this way. That is actually 5,534, 170, 96,000, 9,683. And if you can see that, we're actually going back towards my home, because right over there it was way more blocks away than this. So that is further away than this area right over here. Funny how that actually transforms, right? And why I actually built this pillar right over here and didn't go further, because this is the first time I actually saw armadillo right over here. See? I even have some scoots left on the ground right over here. Actually, you can collect those. See, right over here. Pretty funny, right? Right, let's go and head back. And actually, not head back, because I know there is something still right over here. I believe there is a village over there. Let's head there. Yeah, this is my luck. My horse is stuck and we have to go and dig him out. While searching for the village, we were all the way over there. And that is the pillar where we came from. And I should have seen this pillar right over here, because there is a little bit of a portal and next towards the village. Let's go and see what's inside this portal, shall we? We just went through the portal, and what I guessed, this is why I actually built that little area right over there. As you can see, ice, and then netherrack, and then ice again. We want to make a station right over here, so we can actually go and get up here and get through. To access that village way easier than we are doing right now. But let's head back towards the village. So my horse is actually still here. I just put him in a little hole in the meantime, just to go and cool down for a moment. Oh, right now he's actually cooling down in the water. Love it. I saved this village multiple times from a outbreak. Yep, I killed many, and actually many villagers, not villagers, but pillagers. Luckily, we didn't got a raid, because then the update was already in there that we have to go and drink that potion for the raid to start. Right over here is where we actually saw our first ever thingies. What are they called? The little blue ones. Let me come back right to it, you guys. I know what it's called. The moment I actually searched it up, it was coming in my mind. It is the LA. As you can see, there are many of these cages. They actually were completely filled up with iron golem and some LA. Unfortunately, as you can see right over here, the iron golem died. And the rest is history. But right now, let's head towards something that I found very close towards the Pale Forest. So yeah, this is not good. So right over there, yes, there is the Pale Forest, a little bit of it right over there. As you can see right above my head, there is a little bit of a pillar. Let's head there, because there is something very cool to show you. And of course, we're doing that while running on top of these trees, because that is just the fastest in a dark oak forest. You might already see it, but we are close towards a woodland mansion. Yes, this is where I actually found my first woodland mansion. I'm very lucky that it was a very easy one, in my opinion, because I actually took it very slowly. Just like I do my bastions, for the guys that actually watch my, and girls of course, that actually watch my YouTube channel a little bit longer. I just take it very slowly. And right over there is my first ever and only woodland mansion. I think whenever we go close, we actually have a little bit more people spawning. So let's go and head further on in my world. Right over here, Bob is still trying to sell us everything that he owns, but unfortunately, Bob, we have to go and continue with this little, actually ginormous world tour. Right now, let's head towards the end of this ginormous reddish tunnel that is top and bottom with glass. It's just this ginormous tube that actually connects. Whenever I finished this, I was thinking, oh my god, I should have just put some ice over here. It would have been way faster than jumping like this. And what I would have guessed, we made this to actually go and explore this nether fortress. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't find anything that we actually could have used. We already found multiple fortresses. As you can see, it also leads all the way right over there. And is still sticking out over there. Let's head back and find some other cool stuff, right? Okay, I should probably stop with that right at the end, right? Back in the boat we go, towards our sort of not main hub, but secondary hub that actually connects loads of stuff with it. Let's get rid of you and head all the way down this pathway. As you can see, this actually goes pretty fast, and with a skeleton up there. Oh, we've got even more. Get rid of them. Just keep spawning in these areas. It is totally fine, but still, this is my area. We still have to go probably make a new bow pretty soon. Let's head this way, shall we? 3300 blocks that way. Then we have something cool built all the way over there. I built this tunnel just because I wanted to search for a bastion. As you can see, we actually found one and went straight through it. Unfortunately, we didn't find any netherite upgrading templates because we still want to go and find one for my iron pickaxes. So after killing loads of guys and actually still being ambushed by another one up top, we have arrived with another substation that goes along Long Ice Road still that way. Right over here we have a little bit of a, thinking we want to go and find a bastion. Let's go head that way, head that way, head that way. And if we do not find anything over here, we'll go back and then find something else and hopefully find a bastion. That's actually what my whole search is right now, bastion finding. Let's head down this long road. We're now on -7. Is that correct? Is that the one that we have to go and calculate? No, we have to go and see for the Z1, so 2168. Let's see what's at the end. As you can see, this goes on for quite a bit. And we go through a sort of Enderman forest. And another little bit of a hobby area to go towards a new portal that I'm trying to build over there. Actually, it was one that I found in the nether. Kind of do it like that. Whenever I find a portal, build a road to it, and then go from there. See where it goes to. This is actually the end of my ice road for now, but it goes on for quite a bit. One of my last episodes, we actually were over there, so if you want to go and check it out, how far it still goes, check that last episode out. Now we're heading all the way back, 2 hubs at one time. So first this one that we're coming up, and then we're just going to go and shoot right through, pick up those XP for my pickaxe, thank you, and head back towards the hub. While we're actually going through this whole thing, we get sometimes a bit ambushed by 3 or more of these guys. We just have to go and kill them. I think we can resolve this with just some cacti and some, I want to say arrows because he shot me, but some torches. And then it should be completely fixed. But let's head towards the hub. And yeah, you might have already commented multiple times. Take that bed out of your hotbar, you're in the nether. Okay, I already took it over here. Let's go and grab my boat and head towards the third, right over here. The third little ice road that I made. Not a little one, it's going pretty far. It's actually heading towards the tricky trial chambers. Ooh, let's see where that actually is. This ice road actually goes through multiple nether castles. As you can see, that's one. Here is nether castle 2, going past it. And over here is nether castle 3, probably connected towards each other. And there is a bastion right over there. Ooh, pretty cool one. And then I think this is my third one, if we count that other one together. As you can see, loads of stuff. 3 wooden skulls. Oh my god, that's creepy. Let's head down and see what we can find right over here in the lava. I found a portal already over here. I built it to perfection. Let's head through. This is one of my areas that I made just to go and find, hopefully, some cool stuff. You can see right over here, we head up. We are in the middle of the ocean. Wow. Yeah, that is something, right? Let's head back towards the nether because we have something to go way quicker that way. But yeah, not by land, just by nether. Just goes way quicker. Back in the boat we go, along the ice road. It was a quick stop. As you can see, we got ambushed by this dude. We get some cooked pork chops by him if we set him on fire and just hit him with loot. Looting on our sword, it's looting 2. Getting 2 pieces. Sometimes you get 4 or 5. Actually pretty good. Let's head my boat. Always take my boat with me. And go through this portal. Right through the portal, we actually see that we built something right over here. You might think, oh my god, is that all deep slate? Yes, that's all deep slate. And that means we are actually minus 40. And that is no joke. No, we're on minus 40. I was thinking this cave can become a very cool area with loads of wheat and whatnot all the way around it. I think this actually worked out pretty cool. Right over here, there is also some pretty cool stuff. A very cool mine shaft that is also part of this huge farm. And right at the back of this mine shaft, I found the tricky trial chambers. Pretty cool. We spent a lot of time in here and actually got a few keys. Maybe we should head back just to have some more fun, but let's go and get back towards the portal upstairs. And with upstairs I mean this little bubble elevator takes me towards a cool spot. You might think, where are we right now? I will tell you. Arya matey, welcome to my ship. Yes, this is my pirate ship, just actually protecting everything that I own downstairs. It's a village and loads of treasure. Do not come here. We just roam the seas how we want it. Arr. Actually a pretty cool build if you ask myself. Oh my god, look at this. Just a cool pirate ship. Alright, let's head down. And with going down I mean not a cool bubble elevator or just a magma elevator. No, just a drop chute like this and try to... Oh, I misclicked the little trapdoor upstairs, so it's still open and kind of dangerous. As you can see, we do not have tasks over here, but we want to go and show you even more. So let's head further. And that is everything that I could have shown you from this area. So let's head all the way back towards my nether home hub. Yes, that's the big portal that I use and I just didn't finish too long ago. So let's head back over there. Here we are at the portal once again. Let's go and choose not this side because there's kind of not a lot over here, but it is where I actually first popped my totem. That's all the way that way. We kind of know it, but let's go and head that way. I have only popped one totem in the 5+ years that I played this Minecraft Hardcore world. So right over here, about, let's say, 600 blocks away from spawn. Oh my god, that's that way. Almost looked at Enderman in the eye. There is a little bit of a forest right over here, where I still was thinking, okay, let's go and see if we can find something over here. What I say with something is a bastion, of course. Just like what is happening right now, we kind of have a standoff with piglins. That's how I actually lost my totem. It's, oh my god, another one. It's actually not even that far away from the space. Oh my god, even more coming. And even a pig right over there. Okay, let's go and just kill them. And eat before they actually come in multiples. Whoa. Eat, regen, and kill. Okay, I'm about to be killed by the same guys that actually popped my totem. Oh my god. What is happening? Okay, that is very nerve-wracking actually. Oh, they're just around the corner over here. Okay, we're safe. Take that as a note. Do not come back over here anymore, ever again. Let's see if we can just show them that there are actually... There's like 5 or 6 or 7 right over there. Oh my god. They're trying to come over here. Let me go and figure this out. Okay, we're out. Let's go and get up here because they cannot get up. Okay, they can maybe get up over there from that side. Okay, that was quite nerve-wracking because there were a lot of them. As you can see all the way around, that is, and as you can see, I built actually quite a lot to get rid of them. Oh, whoa, I'm actually shaking. Alright, we were kind of on the way where we actually almost died, and that is actually the first time we almost died. We died almost again right over there, but we were standing on top over there, and we were searching on the outer side, and we thought we saw a nether castle. Oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. And I was getting hit by a zombie pigman and at the back. And I was thinking, okay, just kill him, that was easy. But I forgot to eat to replenish my food and therefore my health. Then I went back up there. And there were like 3 or 4 piglin that actually attacked me at once. So hit. And I was thinking, oh, okay, this is over. And then I tried to hit him again. I was half health or something, maybe a little bit lower. I was thinking, okay, I have to get out of there and run. And I actually jumped in towards the lava. And a little bit too late, I drank my fire potion. And therefore I popped my totem because I got fire damage. Yes, we actually popped our totem by fire damage, unfortunately, but we actually escaped. Greater that, because if I popped it right up there, we would have had half a heart. Regeneration, of course, we got a totem. But then also, what should I have done right over there? Drink this. I think what I did was the right choice. Alright, let's head back, because that's just a bastion, and we didn't find anything in there. That is the only thing that actually happened over there. My first totem pop is that way, but that's that. Over here, there is not that much. As you can see, the ice road isn't even built out of this area. So there is nothing. I only searched for the bastion, found probably one, and didn't see anything. So let's go and head down this way. That is actually my first ever tunnel. This was my first ever tunnel that I built. So let's head down. The first time I actually went down this track, I first of all made it a road. As you can see right over there, you can see there's still the old road going across. And then way much later I built this ice road. You can still see some parts of it going across and heading towards things, as you might see right over here somewhere. Oh no, this is up there. As you can see, right over here, we have a ginormous build. That is some of my other nether hub. Yes, this also connects different locations. And I went on and built this just to make this cool and pretty, right? I love it. Let's head up. So when we're up over here, you can see this is just a basalt area with spawning magma slimes in there. A little bamboo boat still. Red rose bush multiplying station. You just red rose bush, some bone meal. You get unlimited amount of red rose dye. Actually, red dye, because that is something that I needed to use for the whole side of this building and also the tunnels, of course, because I make the tunnels red stained dye. Well, let's go and see where we actually found a very good area to get all that glass for the tunnels. Not over here, but it is right over there. Let's head through this corridor. While we're at this position, it divides to true areas. We will go towards that one next. But first of all, let's go towards the sand biome desert. It is ginormous. Yes, it's ginormous. Right over here, we have an area built. It's not the biome yet, but it will show you what I have done with the problem of fuel that we have to need for all the things that we want to burn. Sand, for example. As you can see, I take the lava from over there, take it towards the portal, take it towards this portal, coming through the portal, and we are in this beautiful landscape that is called a very big, ginormous sand biome. Yeah, it's actually so big. We have many sheep, just to comfort me, and a cool tent camp that I'm actually using sometimes to actually sleep and whatever. Just a little bit of nomad house inside of a dune right over there. A little bit of a decoration, nothing underneath there. I saw that cool camel. That is actually an undead camel. I saw it late at night sometime. And I was thinking, that's mine. That's mine. Why we're actually running towards this area with all these random sandstone blocks in the air? Because this is where I actually smelt all my sand that I get. And that is a lot. As you can see, these chests are just being filled up and only, unfortunately, whenever we are here, they will be used. As you can see, it's kind of ready to insert more sand. Yeah, that's it. And then what I do, right over here. Unfortunately, the buckets are not over here. But sometimes whenever I have buckets, I take the buckets towards the nether, take all that lava, put them inside, and take a few extras in that chest. And just add them towards it. Last time we actually were here was day 2425. Right now it's day... I cannot see it. Let's go and add that towards the list. Day count, I get towards this thing if I press F3, F6 together. And then just add the day count in the overlay. And then just escape out of it. And we are now on day 2501. Oh my god. That's pretty cool, right? Day 2500 in episode 2000. Right, I will give it one try to go and try this parkour. Okay, let's go and try it one more time. Or try this one more. I actually managed to do this at least 5 times. Completely. It's quite hard. I made this along the way, so I just build out 2-3 blocks and then just build another one next towards it. And then every time I thought, okay, this is going to be a way too difficult jump. Let's go and get all the way back to the start. I can jump right over there, but that's not fun. The parkour goes further in this place. Okay, and we're done. And then whenever you're done, you have to jump towards a cactus, towards over there, towards a cactus, jump off the cactus, and then you end right over on this block. And this is the last jump. And you can say, yes, we actually finished this parkour. This portal is my trading village portal. This, oh my god, this is the first time, not this way. This is the first time that I actually found a village inside of my world. As you can see, I kind of exploited it, the whole thing. Yep. For example, we actually built a tower of carrots, potatoes, and wheat and loads of sugarcane to just get ourselves a mending book. That's this guy, I believe. There is our first mending book that came from him, and the rest as well. So we actually got all the mending that we needed on our items from this location. And for the rest, as you can see, I completely built a fence around this whole village. And there, a little bit of a dirt house. Let's go and get it right over there. This little thing in between is actually something that I use to travel villagers with, because as you can see, it's loads of higher terrain. This is just all straight. That is actually pretty cool and good to use. Right over here, we have that dirt house that actually is just a little bit of a little funny gimmick. How to build your first Minecraft home was one of my shorts that I did. This is the spot where I actually take all my ice that is right next towards this. I actually just mow with my Silk Touch pickaxe right over here. As you can see, just this, and then we get many ice blocks. As you can see, we get that. And what is good for this biome is that if we have it a little bit of water like this, we get a whole new layer, because this water was one day this high is over there. Just this was all water. That's a very good, unique tactic, right? I think so. Not that we actually need that kind of ice, because we got a very big, ginormous ice biome that way. Actually, way further along the line that we use to actually bring villagers towards this next town is this, with a ginormous wall around it. And in my opinion, this looks actually super cool. With a little home away from home, with a donkey right over here, and our home away from home with loads of storage in here that we still have to figure out what we all have over here. But if we need something, we can find it. And a little donkey and a blacksmith. He's probably want to get out. Yeah, of course he wants to get out. Alright, there you go, dude. There's no problem. I think we want to go and do this for the next time he actually wants to go in there. Do not do that again. In this little house, I built a nether portal. I thought this looks actually pretty cool. So we are going through it and get back in towards the nether. As you can see, we are in the nether, and this shows Snow Village, Big Wood Wall, so we know where we are and where we are going. That leads to nowhere, and right over here, you might see a very familiar stairway that actually brings us back towards a hub that I made. As you can see right over here, this indicates that this was the original road all the way back towards my original hub. So actually where we are just connecting all the highways together. Now that we are right over here again, we will go and use this little bamboo boat to actually get across this ice road and go towards the jungle biome. And we arrived. We just had a little bit of a hiccup, but we could have peacefully passed through. Okay, we actually got an arrow shot at us, but we are fine. This is a little bit of a sand smelter right over here, but not very used. I can actually take it with me and just place in the desert biome, because that's where we actually use some things like that. Right over here is a little bit of jungle that actually is creeping through, what I'm calling it, through the nether portal right over there, in towards the nether. I think that's very cool. That way is a coral biome in a self-built castle. Yes, we will go over there next. And this is the jungle biome with a treehouse. While we're getting down, we have this little bit of a jungle vibe down here. Chests, furnaces, and a nether portal. And here we are, looking good, just at the edge of the jungle biome. We planted this jungle forest over there a little bit. Loads of chests. And I made this completely safe. Right over there and right over there are just fences.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Go further with it to build something over here, because this was the original portal and then we created that one. I didn't create it, Minecraft did, and that's something I think not so cool. Minecraft does that sometimes, but I do not know how to actually fix that. As you can see, behind me is Sugarfoot. He's actually super fast and super many hearts. This is my main horse, even though it's standing over here in the middle of the jungle. But we will use it often, so often. This is though 6,500 and 2,500 blocks away from spawn point. So yes, that's something. What we're doing right now is going towards my treehouse. That's up there. Just going up the old-fashioned way by the vines, and there is our treehouse with this perfectly placed that we can just look out every direction with the bamboo forest. Oh my god, almost fell through. Bamboo forest on this side. You would have guessed. Right over there. Look at that. Oh, how many. How beautiful. Right over here we have a chicken. Yeah, Alfredo the chicken actually lives here. This is his house. He actually owns it right now. And I can just come by and sometimes sleep over here. And then we, yeah, we get along quite good. Right, here you go. Little treat. And that is, of course, inside of the nether. We are going that way. So towards the coral biome. On our way, and we all discovered the things on land through the land, not through the nether. We actually first discovered everything, and afterwards we actually built a ice road towards it, just to make it a quicker entry and exit from every direction. Right over here we have the castle that I built. It looks actually pretty cool. In my opinion, it looks actually pretty cool. Right over here we have the needed netherrack for that. You can see nether bricks, and this is my netherrack mines. It's a lot. Yep, we actually needed to dig a lot out. Let's go through this portal. On the other side of the portal is this cool little thingy that is called the aquarium. Yep, but then the different side around. So actually fishes are on the outside and I'm inside of this. I think this actually is pretty cool, right? Look at this. Just made a little oasis underneath the sea. Unfortunately, the sea is not high enough to actually completely submerge it, but I saw one little bit ways away that is actually submerging a portal, because this portal was already over here. I just built the rest on over it and on it. I think it turned out pretty cool. Now we're back over here and we have just only one thing to go to, and that is this area. This is going towards my pumpkin village. Along the way, just around the corner, we go through this amazing nether fortress that I completely used to actually have a bridge between portals. It's very dangerous actually, but we just keep it how we want it, and this is actually working quite okay. Get rid of these dudes, get through, push yourself through, thank you, yep, thank you, bye bye. And then have to be careful for wither, skull, yep, okay, we can just walk through, because they can spawn in multiple counts. Right over here we have our very own nether sheep. He has to be worshipped at all times. Nether sheep, nether sheep. Okay, right over here is the portal towards the pumpkin village. This portal also leads me towards a unknown area, but as you can see, right over there is one of my houses. After a quick sleep and a little bit of a fight, as you can see, we got 3 skeletons actually after us. We got this little village. Actually, we made it quite big because of the wall around it. And I call this the pumpkin village because, as you can see, we actually grow a lot of pumpkins right over here. As you can see from this height, we actually built the whole wall towards that chasm and right over there towards the wall, so nobody can get up, get down, and the villagers inside are completely safe. As you can see, I also built 2 new houses to actually accommodate more villagers and spread the love of more trades. Right over there is my house. Let's go over there. Right over here is that house. My 3rd house actually. Look at this. Neatly organized, a food chest, some building blocks, a nice, very nice chest with 45 diamonds actually inside. Oh my god. I haven't seen that in a while. Nether chest, sand chest, loads of chests. I love this. I love this. I love this. There was a stair. Yep. A ladder actually. Look at this nice view of the area. Then we can go and get up the roof like so. And this is just a very peaceful village. For the quick access, instead of using this staircase, we can just go over here, hang over the edge, drop us down, let us bounce up, or hold control, or shift, and we are stuck on the landing pad. Right, let's go towards the main hub right now. Yee! Look at this. This just goes so fast. Oh, let me pass, sir. Thank you very much. While we're at the nether hub right over here, actually my main portal, we go over here because this is actually the first time we explored inside of the nether. We went this way. I wanted to show you guys how I actually went on and what I did. I just built a lot of cobblestone, as you can see, to actually just sprint jump across this because I didn't have any soul speed in that time because it was not available yet. Right now I still don't have soul sand, but I think I do not need that on my shoes because just watch out better where we walk and do not fight on soul sand. That's just a very smart move. As you can see right over here, we use these pillars to actually find our ways. We still do. In my opinion, I actually built these pillars wrongly. As you can see, they have the torches on the wrong side. This one has the torch on the right side to just show me where home is. So there's nothing on the other side. Where the torch is, that's home. That's how I did it earlier and how I do it nowadays. Right now I just build them like this. And then with something like that, so we actually only have to need 4 for 1 or 2 for 1. Actually 3, as you can see. 3 or 4. So that is a little bit better than actually carrying 4 stacks of torches and 4 stacks of cobblestone. Then just have 4 stacks of cobblestone and a few more in your chest. Right over here is actually one of my first hidey holes to just build and make something, and also end the episode, because that is quite a lot of things, and I still do that. Just build myself a hidey hole and then end of the episode sometimes. This hidey hole is something different. You might already guessed what this is. This is my netherite mining facility. As you can see, it is ginormous. It goes along a lot of blocks. This way as well. Also mined out a little bit over here, because I needed loads of nether brick. As you can see, probably have a lot more. There we go. Over here, not too many, but it is what it is. It is going very far that way as well. Just only for netherite. We needed that just to upgrade our inventory, our whole armor and our tools. Unfortunately, we broke our netherite pickaxe more than a year ago, still searching for a upgrading way to actually upgrade it with a netherite upgrading template, but cannot find it in a bastion. So we are doomed to a diamond pickaxe, but we will find it one day. And with that, this is what we have right now. This is what I have built along all those years, 5+ years. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years of building this whole world, and I'm still going at it. What brings us next? Who knows? Who knows what will bring us next? We do not know. We will just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Vitara along the way. I think that's a good closure of episode 2000. Or do we have something even better? And indeed, we have something better for you. This is the beginning of the end. Oh, the end. We are searching for the end. After episode 2000. We are going on a journey that will hopefully not be our last, but the upcoming story will be huge. Let's go and see where this adventure will bring us. Wow. Straight in front of our house. This is going to be a story no one has ever seen. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.